Welcome. Today we will be reading lesson 302 in the workbook, and from the text, chapter 26, section 5, the little hindrance, paragraphs 8 through 14, and section 6, the appointed friend. And now for lesson 302. Where darkness was, I look upon the light. Father, our eyes are opening at last. Your holy world awaits us as our sight is finally restored and we can see. We thought we suffered, but we had forgot the Son whom you created. Now we see that darkness is our own imagining, and light is there for us to look upon. Christ's vision changes darkness into light. For fear must disappear when love has come. Let me forgive your holy world today, that I may look upon its holiness and understand it but reflects my own. Our love awaits us as we go to Him, and walks beside us, showing us the way. He fails in nothing. He, the end we seek, and He, the means by which we go to Him. One is beginning to recognize the blessedness of the real world. One's vision has been cleared of the blocks that shielded the light. The pain once felt is felt no longer. The holiness of love's creation has been restored to one's awareness. What had appeared unloving and unkind was only a fantasy, and the light of love has arrived to serve in its place. The clean and peaceful world that one perceives today, but reflects one's own sacredness. One approaches the love that succeeds in all things, and through love's one creation is all that one searched for found. For what was once concealed does one today see with clarity, and wonder and gratitude. And now for our text reading for today. From chapter 26, section 5, the little hindrance, paragraphs 8 through 14, and section 6, the appointed friend. And now for the little hindrance, paragraphs 8 through 14. The unforgiven is a voice that calls from out a past, forevermore gone by. And everything that points to it as real is but a wish that what is gone could be made real again and seen as here and now, in place of what is really now and here. Is this a hindrance to the truth the past is gone and cannot be returned to you? And do you want that fearful instant kept when heaven seemed to disappear, and God was feared and made a symbol of your hate? Forget the time of terror that has been so long ago corrected and undone. Can sin withstand the will of God? Can it be up to you to see the past and put it in the present? You cannot go back, and everything that points the way in the direction of the past but sets you on a mission whose accomplishment can only be unreal. Such is the justice your all-loving Father has ensured must come to you. And from your own unfairness to yourself has He protected you. You cannot lose your way, because there is no way but His, and nowhere can you go except to Him. Would God allow His Son to lose His way along a road long since a memory of time gone by? This course will teach you only what is now. A dreadful instant in a distant past, now perfectly corrected, is of no concern nor value. Let the dead and gone be peacefully forgotten. Resurrection has come to take its place. And now you are a part of resurrection, not of death. No past illusions have the power to keep you in a place of death, a vault God's Son entered an instant, to be instantly restored unto His Father's perfect love. And how can He be kept in chains long since removed and gone forever from His mind? The Son whom God created is as free as God created Him. He was reborn the instant that He chose to die instead of live. And will you not forgive Him now, because He made an error in the past that God remembers not and is not there? Now you are shifting back and forth between the past and present. Sometimes the past seems real, as if it were the present. Voices from the past are heard and then are doubted. You are like to one who still hallucinates, but lacks conviction in what he perceives. This is the borderland between the worlds, the bridge between the past and present. Here the shadow of the past remains, but still a present light is dimly recognized. Once it is seen, this light can never be forgotten. It must draw you from the past into the present, where you really are. The shadow voices do not change the laws of time, nor of eternity. They come from what is past and gone, and hinder not the true existence of the here and now. The real world is the second part of the hallucination. Time and death are real, and have existence that can be perceived. This terrible illusion was denied in but the time it took for God to give his answer to illusion for all time and in every circumstance. And then it was no more to be experienced as there. Each day and every minute in each day, and every instant that each minute holds, you but relive the single instant when the time of terror took the place of love. And so you die each day to live again, until you cross the gap between the past and present, which is not a gap at all. Such is each life, a seeming interval from birth to death, and on to life again. A repetition of an instant gone by long ago that cannot be relived. And all of time is but the mad belief that what is over is still here and now. Forgive the past and let it go, for it is gone. You stand no longer on the ground that lies between the worlds. You have gone on and reached the world that lies at heaven's gate. There is no hindrance to the will of God, nor any need that you repeat again a journey that was over long ago. Look gently on your brother, and behold the world in which perception of your hate has been transformed into a world of love. Section 6. The Appointed Friend. Anything in this world that you believe is good and valuable and worth striving for can hurt you, and will do so. Not because it has the power to hurt, but just because you have denied it is but an illusion, and made it real. And it is real to you. It is not nothing. And through its perceived reality has entered all the world of sick illusions. All belief in sin, in power of attack, in hurt and harm, in sacrifice and death has come to you. For no one can make one illusion real and still escape the rest. For who can choose to keep the ones that he prefers, and find the safety that the truth alone can give? Who can believe illusions are the same, and still maintain that even one is best? Lead not your little life in solitude, with one illusion as your only friend. This is no friendship worthy of God's Son, nor one with which he could remain content. Yet God has given him a better friend, in whom all power in earth and heaven rests. The one illusion that you think is friend obscures his grace and majesty from you, and keeps his friendship and forgiveness from your welcoming embrace. Without him you are friendless. Seek not another friend to take his place. There is no other friend. What God appointed has no substitute, for what illusion can replace the truth? Who dwells with shadows is alone indeed, and loneliness is not the will of God. Would you allow one shadow to usurp the throne that God appointed for your friend? If you but realized its emptiness has left yours empty and unoccupied. Make no illusion friend, for if you do, it can but take the place of him whom God has called your friend. And it is he who is your only friend in truth. He brings you gifts that are not of this world, and only he to whom they have been given can make sure that you receive them. He will place them on your throne when you make room for him on his. We are told in this section that the ego's world is based on that which no longer exists, being dead and buried, and that which points the way to the past places one on a journey going nowhere. For the teacher of truth guides one only to what is now. The voices of fear originate from what is past and gone, yet have no real effect on the here and now. One oscillates between the present and past, reliving a past instant that has been long gone, and mistakenly believing it is in the here and now. One's task is to forgive the past, healing it and effecting its release. For it has no reality, being gone forever. And with the past gone is the world of hate undone, and replaced with the world of love.